There is something about picking up a camera that feels like it was carved out of a solid block of metal, and this thing is exactly that. It is not just a tool, it is a tank. When you hold it, you immediately realize this was built for people who spend their lives in the trenches of sports arenas or war zones. It is heavy, sure, but that weight gives you a sense of stability that you just do not get with the lighter, plastic-heavy bodies we see everywhere these days. The grip is deep and secure, making it feel like an extension of your hand rather than something you are just holding onto. Now, looking at the sensor, 16 megapixels might sound a bit modest by today's standards, where everyone is chasing 50 or 60, but honestly, the quality here is something else. It is all about the size of those pixels. Because they are larger, the low-light performance is still surprisingly relevant. You can push the ISO into ranges that would make other cameras crumble, and the files still come out looking clean and usable. It is a workhorse in the truest sense. The speed is where this really earns its keep, though. Pushing 10 or 11 frames per second means you are rarely going to miss that split-second action shot. It just keeps firing, and the buffer is deep enough that you can hold the shutter down without worrying about the camera choking on you. What stands out, though, is how it handles video. It was one of the first to really push the broadcast quality angle, and the ability to pull uncompressed footage straight out of the HDMI port is a massive plus if you're serious about your color grading. You get these different crop modes too, which is a clever way to get a bit more reach out of your lenses without needing a teleconverter. It is a nice touch for when you are stuck on the sidelines and just cannot get any closer to the action. Of course, it is not perfect. You are going to feel that weight in your neck after a few hours, and the menu system is definitely a product of its time. It is not as intuitive as the touch-heavy interfaces we're used to now, and you might find yourself digging through settings more than you would like. Also, if you are looking for the latest bells and whistles like advanced eye-tracking autofocus or a flip-out screen, you are not going to find them here. This is a pure, no-nonsense machine. It does one thing exceptionally well, which is taking high-quality stills and video under pressure. If you can get past the bulk and the older tech, it is still a powerhouse that can hold its own against plenty of modern gear. It is a reminder that sometimes, a solid, reliable build and a great sensor are all you really need to get the job done. It is not for everyone, but for the right person, it is still a dream to shoot with.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.